Alex Batty, folks. I have mentioned him on here once before, but I've got to say it again. If you've not followed the story, he's the young lad that's been brought home. Was it in France he was found? I think he went into a police station and someone took him in. He'd been abducted 6 years ago by his mum and granddad. He's now back with his grandma in Oldham. I said at the time they did a bit of an interview on the news there, and he seemed very level-headed and very clever. They've done a longer one today. I think it was on Good Morning Britain. If you've not watched it, give it a go. It was on about 8:30. Brilliant. As I say, comes across as a very, very level-headed young lad. Very clever young lad. Very nice young lad. I predict big things for him in the future. What they'll be, I honestly don't know. But I think he's not a normal run-of-the-mill boy. I think he'll do really, really well for himself. And I hope he does. He's been through a lot. I mean, he's saying he thinks he'll probably never see his mum again. And he can cope with it. He said, because for all she's not a bad person, she's not necessarily been a great mother. He said she's not really into conforming. She doesn't like royalty. She doesn't like governments. She doesn't like run-of-the-mill. He said she's a wild and free spirit, so he thinks she'll sort of stay in Europe forever. He'd like to see his granddad again, who was part of the abduction process. He said, but he doesn't wish bad on either. I just think he's a lovely, lovely lad. He's after work now. He doesn't want construction. He's done a bit of that with his granddad while he was over in Europe, but he'll take most anything else. Well, I hope he finds something. And as I say, I think the young lad will do really well. What he'll end up doing, I don't know. But I won't be at all surprised if in 10 years or so time, we find he's doing very, very well for himself. Lovely young lad. Honestly, cracking outlook as well. Well done, young Alex. Integrated very, very quickly and very, very well.